Yes, yes, yes. It's me, Charlie Brown again. You're watching the Charlie Brown Boxing Channel. And this is the prediction and analysis video for the Kell Brook and Frankie Gavin fight. Um, part of my, I don't know why this fight is happening now. I think Frankie Gavin uh, hasn't done enough to really get himself a title shot. But I respect Kell Brook because given the year he had last year, beating Porter and obviously subsequently a week later he was stabbed. Um, I give him the benefit of the doubt that okay, he probably just wants a nice easy defense to get through so he can set up a mega fight with Floyd Mayweather. Now, um, let's start with Kell Brook. He's 28 years old, 5'9", 69-inch reach. He's had 34 fights. He's won all 34. He's unbeaten. He's won 23 of those fights via knockout. He's boxed a total of 171 rounds. And he's got a knockout percentage of 67%. Frankie Gavin is a year older, 29, surprisingly, 5'10". He's had 23 fights. He's lost one. He's had 22 wins. He's had 13 KOs. He's boxed 164 rounds, and he's got a 56% knockout record. Now, if I look at the last 4 fights of Kell Brook, he fought some guy called Dan Ion or Eon, I think it is. He was retired in the 4th round. He knocked him down once or twice. No, I think it was twice actually in the 2nd round, and he knocked him down twice in the 4th. So he was retired. The Porter fight was emphatic. I couldn't believe that he would win that. I didn't think he would have won that. I thought Porter would have been a little bit too strong for him, but he won that on a majority decision. He was cut from an intentional headbutt from Porter, and Porter was cut in that fight as well from an accidental headbutt from Kell Brook. The fights that he had before that, it was against a guy called Alvaro Rebel, who he knocked out in the 8th round. No, he didn't knock him out; it was a technical knockout. And he fought Senchenko, and that was a technical knockout in the 4th. He also beat Carson Jones before that. So when we look at Gavin's last 4 fights, fought a guy called Bogdan Mitic, who he won on points. That was just a little like a confidence boosting fight. He beat Bradley Skeet before that, unanimous decision. I'm not going to say anything. I thought Bradley Skeet won that personally. I thought he won that by 2 points. And before that, he fought Mate, I think it's Horniak, he won that by technical knockout in the 2nd round. And obviously before that, he lost a split decision to Leonard Bundu, who blatantly won that fight. I can't believe Frank Warren's interview after that fight saying that he thought Frankie Gavin won it, man. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here, friend. I'm going to be real, like, both these guys have exceptional boxing ability. Frankie Gavin is more living off his amateur fame. He was an exceptional amateur, we know. Won Commonwealth gold, World Championship gold, and should have won Olympic gold, but was sent home because he was 3 pounds above the limit. I still find that hard to believe to this day that he was sent home. I reckon something else happened personally, and that's why they sent him home. That Olympics squad was a bunch of scallywags, with the exception of what's his name there, James DeGale, who won gold of course, and Tony Jeffries and David Price, who both won bronze respectively. All the rest were like, I don't know, man. I don't know why they were there, but anyway, Billy Joe Saunders was sent home for lewd behaviour. It was just a ridiculous time. They should have taken George Groves as well, um, and that's what I felt. But I'm not going to say anything. But he should have gone. He didn't qualify, obviously, but still, I think I've seen years before where they've taken people to Olympics. Courtney Fry went in the year 2000. That was purely based off him knowing Audley Harrison. David Hayes should have gone in his place, but he didn't. But anyway, look, uh, I have to go with Kell Brook. I can't really go with Frankie Gavin. I think Frankie Gavin is spent. I think he's a spent force. I don't know if the weight, if it's the weight is too much or too little for him. I don't know, but he's to me. He needs to really go back to the drawing board. He hasn't really mixed it with anybody. Kell Brook has power, speed, great footwork, great boxing ability, heart, which he's shown against Porter. He showed great heart against Porter, and he's the full. I reckon he's the full package. Um, Frankie Gavin is good. He's a southpaw, and he is silky. He's got boxing skills, but he hasn't mixed it with good enough opposition so far. He's only mixed it with Bradley Skeet and Leonard Bundu. You know what I mean? And I thought he lost both of them. Okay, so I don't know if this is because he had a lot of spoon-fed opponents early on in his career or what it is, but I'm not really backing Frankie Gavin to win this fight. I reckon Kell Brook will either win it by a stoppage or on points. So that's what I'm saying for that. Um, the winner of this, well, I think he should be able to fight the winner of Pacquiao and Mayweather. I think he's got enough right and clout to ask for that fight because people are still giving Amir Khan. I don't know what's wrong with some of you guys. Um, you're not going to be able to sell an Amir Khan and Floyd Mayweather fight in England. It's just, come on, man. Khan don't deserve no shot at Mayweather. Hasn't deserved a shot ever. So it's Kell Brook's time now. He won his belt outright. He's unbeaten, and that's the fight that I want to see. Kell Brook and Mayweather. So my fingers are crossed that Kell Brook wins and Mayweather wins against Pacquiao, so we can see that fight. Okay. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I'll get back to you. Bless.